Go.
Hey everybody, it's Steve Verrier with Caliber Home Loans here in Palm Coast, and this weekend's tip is going to be a little bit about the topic of credit repair and your credit report in general, and how maybe you can fix things up, that some of those past things that are on there. But first, let's talk about some of the things that can cause credit problems. I mean, obviously, late payments and collections both contribute to a negative credit score. The next biggest item is balance mismanagement, or what we call maxing out your credit cards. Okay, one of the best things you can do before applying for a mortgage is to minimize the percentage of your credit usage. Because balances should be at least under 50% of the limit that's on the account, if not under 30% for best scoring for that particular account. More recently, I've even seen broken leases negatively impacting people's credit scores. So you renters, you want to make sure you exit the lease properly. Okay. Lately, I've also seen a common misconception that when you pay off a past due bill, it no longer affects your credit, or it's on your credit report, and that's wrong. Because paying off collections, even if you have a zero balance, what happens is they'll report that zero balance, but the collection will still be on there. And what I've seen is that your scores only really come up when you can successfully negotiate the removal of the collection off the credit report. And guys, these things, they remain on your report for 7 years unless you successfully, or you hire a credit repair company that successfully works on removing it. Just remember, when you're working with those collection agencies, you really want to be negotiating your goal is to remove the actual report of the collection. Something else that you need to know is that 80% of all credit reports today have errors of some kind on them. These can be anything from wrong dates being reported, the months that you have paid off not being present, or items that aren't even yours appearing on your report. So it's important for you to be aware of these errors, because your score can make or break your ability to obtain a mortgage, or it can certainly increase your costs. So credit repair agencies, what do they actually do to help you? Most of them basically bombard credit bureaus with letters questioning every negative thing on your credit report, or they call that disputing the item. That's something most of us simply don't have the time to do, because we could do this ourselves. All right. Is it effective? Well, it certainly can be, because under federal law, the credit bureaus have only 30 days to respond back and clarify whether that item is really supposed to be there or not. And if they don't have a response, if the creditors don't respond to them within 30 days, federal law requires that the negative item come off your credit report. Now, since the credit repair companies question these things, the bureaus have no choice but to remove it from your report if they don't get that response on time. So, but one of the problems with this tactic is re-reporting. So if it's not handled correctly with the debt collector, they could simply re-report the collection at a future date, and it goes back on your credit just like that. So you just should know that there are lots of people in the credit repair business that take your money and then don't do anything. So you want to be very careful when you're hiring a credit repair company. You have to do some due diligence. Or you can talk to a professional lender such as myself in the industry that is familiar with some credit repair agencies, and we can always refer you to a good specialist that we know does wonderful work. Okay, but certainly you don't just want to go with the first person, I should say, unless they came highly referred. So guys, a lot of issues with credit reports and stuff. If you have any questions about yours, don't hesitate to give me a call. You know my number, 386-866-1112. You can always find me online at thefloridamortgagecenter.com, and we'd love to help you. All right, thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye-bye now.